Be gone, foul creature!
Mortals
we don't
are
have time for your
always
games!
so amusing. I offer information, aid for your quest.
Here
And
comes the
shun.
champion,
You
just in
expect
time,
us to
as
trust
always.
a creature of the plains? Ridiculous!
A mare as arrogant as a kin. How delightful. I do so love watching egotistical braggarts stumble. I may allow you to reconsider and accept my offer. Of course, I may not. I haven't decided yet.
You there! Find out where that creature is lurking. I want her watched.
We have come so far, but we have leagues to go before this business is concluded. We must push forward. We must find a way through the walls of the fortified city that looms ahead of us. A dremora army guards the walls of the citadel, but there are those among us who recognize the city, who knew it well before it was pulled from Nirn. We can use the guild halls inside to launch a surprise attack, provided someone prepares the way. Find a way inside and locate the Fighters Guild. Wards protect the hall, making it impossible for anyone to get in or out of the building. We know a secret tunnel that leads into the hall, but we'll be trapped inside until the wards are deactivated. Time is not on our side, but I will indulge you. Ask your questions. The wards are part of the defenses from an earlier era. They could be activated to protect guild halls in times of trouble. Once set, the only way in or out of the hall was through the secret passageways. You need to find the ward key. The ward key is decorated with arcane runes that can unbind the defenses and deactivate the wards. It should be near the guild hall. Find the key and deactivate the wards. Then the fighters can emerge from the hall and surprise the dremora. Even the strongest armor has chinks that can be taken advantage of. Look for a place to climb or a break to crawl through. The female dremora offered to help us, but Galerion sent her away. If you run into her, see what she has to say. Then you should certainly seek her out. We could use whatever help is offered, no matter its source. Just be on your guard. A dremora would never offer help without some sort of string attached.
Well, so far the vampires have remained true to their word. They allowed us to pass through the orchard without any resistance. I wonder how long our good fortune will last. Oh, you saw that exchange, did you? Why does every extraplanar creature I meet want to talk with me? Am I wearing a welcome sign around my neck? Do I look like I carry Dremora snacks in my pockets? Where is the respect for my rank and my station? And she may have been sent to provide false information, to lead us blindly into an ambush, or worse. No, we shall not deal with Dremora, especially in this place. I ordered one of the fighters to keep an eye on that one.
There's bound to be a way into that place. I mean, besides the front door. I imagine there are a lot of Dremora waiting on the other side of the gate. It's pretty imposing. I'd be lying if I didn't say I was a little nervous about this campaign. Master Aurelian always says that a true mage should never get overconfident. A little fear just makes you prepare better.
We're far from the familiar sights of Stonefalls, but these perils we face, they're epic. They will sing songs of our glory long after we're gone.
You will help us find a way to forge these dangerous waters and get our troops past the Reaver Citadel. I have total confidence in you. I'm relieved to be out of the Tower of Lies, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to be out of this damn place altogether.
My brother's nervous. So am I. This quest of ours never seems to end. My brother's...
This looks pretty grim. We'll never find a way into that citadel. I think we should just cut our losses and head home now.
Imagine a fortress full of dremora. We'll have a jolly good time storming these walls. I wonder if we shouldn't have dismissed the dremora lass so quickly, though. When they go out of their way to talk, I find it's usually a good idea to listen.
Little mortal. While it might be entertaining to watch you bumble about the Citadel, I would much rather just see you get about your business. I'm sure that whatever you have planned will ultimately work in my favor. Right to the point? How distressful. Oh, very well. You seek a way into the Citadel, one that won't attract any undue notice. As it happens, I know just the thing. If you follow the east wall, you'll find a breach that leads inside. Never look a gift Daedroth in the maw, little mortal. I offer information, nothing more. The warded building you seek is near the main gate. The kin will try to stop you. If they don't succeed, we will speak again. Ephra's had information I needed. It ultimately led me here. I enjoyed what you did to Ephra's, little mortal. I'm looking forward to seeing what mayhem you stir up here.
I'll let the others know that you've got a way in.
And so, the little mortal, once more into the breach. I believe the Ayleid King wants you to find a hidden key. Hurry. I think your friends have already made it into the sealed hall. How amusing. The little mortal suspects a trap. You are wise to fear the duplicity of dremora, but I assure you that you are safe enough. Illusions hide this area from the kin. Just a little trick I recently picked up. Death, most likely. The kin that guard this citadel will try to kill you. It's generally what we do. The old hall you seek is near the main gate. If I were you, and most thankfully I am not, I would make my way there post-haste.
chum, my bosom companion, my comrade in arms. How long has it been? I missed you terribly. By the way, what took you so long? The king is upstairs. He wants to speak to you. I'm preparing myself to dazzle the enemy. I'll cut them to ribbons, I promise you. Just need a moment to buff the old breastplate. The enemy expects a certain amount of resplendence from a hero, and I shall not disappoint. Oh, dremora, something. You can ask him yourself. He's right upstairs. For a king, he mumbles a lot. Lovely crown he's got there. Rather dashing, isn't it? I wonder where I can get one of those.
The walk through that tunnel wasn't pleasant. I never realized how much I hate cramped and crowded spaces. Anyway, thanks for coming through for us. I was worried we were going to be trapped in here. Now we do what we do best. We fight. King Dinar is upstairs. You should go and speak to him while we surprise the dremora. They won't know what hit them.
I knew you'd be able to deactivate the wards. The Fighters Guild troops have already begun our two-pronged attack. The fighters will draw the attention of the dremora while you go to the upper city. For the mages to utilize their guild hall's portal, you need to get it working. Find the 4 portal stones and activate them. Then the mages can join the fray. As Galerion pointed out, the old guild hall portals are designed to move people and material quickly. More efficient and less draining than personal teleport spells. And of course, they can arrive en masse. Just what we need to surround the enemy.
Once the mages get inside the upper city, the dremora will be surrounded. They're coming through the gates again. We've got to stop them.
did it again, my fearless friend! Well done! With the dremora caught between my powerful mages and King Dinar's relentless fighters, they won't know which way to turn. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild will complete the conquest of the Citadel, but we need someone to storm the Pyramid stronghold and deal with the leader of this installation, Vulcanaz Ceres. That someone, my friend, is you. Your common vernacular aside, that is indeed the critical task. Vulcanaz Ceres has a key to the labyrinth. Eliminating the Vulcanaz and obtaining that key are critical components to our success here. Your curiosity knows no bounds. Very well, ask away. As far as I can tell, he's a trusted servant of Molag Bal. Not only does he command the forces of this citadel, but he also has access to the Dark Lord himself. Part of Molag Bal's stronghold, it's a maze of tunnels that lead to the Endless Stair. No doubt the path is littered with traps and dangers, but we must push on. Cadwell tells us that the portal to the planar vortex awaits us at the Endless Stair.
Tongues of Xarxes, what is that thing? Make it go away! Make it go away!
I wonder what Aurelian would say if he knew I was this close to a dremora. But to be completely honest with you, she makes me a little nervous. Absolutely, and I'll be right by your side. Assuming that dremora is telling the truth and really opens the way for us. She appears to want to help, but I don't entirely trust her.
Exciting, eh? Beasties with wings and angry Vulcanaz. You even managed to befriend a dremora. Clever, that. I made friends with a dremora once. We had some grand adventures, right until she tried to cut out my lungs. Oh, those were good times. Well, not just fun and games. There's excitement and bloodshed, too. Your dremora lady friend says she can open the door to the pyramid, but she requires Daedric blood or some such. I'm afraid I'm fresh out of it.
Only those of Daedric blood may enter the pyramid, little mortal. I told you that you'd need my help. A Daedric ritual locks this door, and only a willing offering of kin blood will open it. I am your key to Vulcanaz Ceres. You are my key to vengeance. My clan was destroyed, erased from this existence. And the hand that orchestrated that destruction was Vulcanaz Ceres. He thought my clan was a threat to his power. Whatever the right or wrong of it, Ceres must pay for what he did. That I cannot do, little mortal. If the Vulcanaz is banished by my hand, I will lose honor and standing. If you kill him, however, I remain true to my word. And Ceres abides in the darkness with my lost clan until Coldharbour allows him to return. The way is open. Destroy Ceres, painfully. He deserves whatever horrors you decide to inflict upon him. most useful weapon, little mortal. Take the labyrinth key, with my thanks. Even by kin reckoning, I have waited a long time to send Sirius into the darkness. Allow me to savor this moment, little mortal. What possible interest could that be to you, little mortal? Let me guess. You're worried now that I will order my kin to destroy you. I assure you, a change in leadership can be a time of confusion. No harm will come to you or yours, for now. Kin do not die. Sirius has been banished to the darkness. Long ago, our clans were locked in war. Sirius, through treachery, banished my clan. Everyone but me. I accepted a blood oath to remain free, promising that my hand would never harm him. I remained true to my oath. I helped you enter the pyramid. Nothing more. Indeed, the ignominy of a mortal sending Sirius to the darkness was most gratifying. My goal was revenge. I have no interest in your squabbles. Understand, little mortal, a kin's desire to spill mortal blood never ebbs, even if we don't always act upon it. I am what I am. If we meet again, I will smile as I take your life.
I hope you brought the key. We're ready to make the final push, but we're finished if we can't get inside. This is our last chance to save our world. It's all or nothing now. How odd that the dremora aided us against her kin in Molag Bal. She must have had a powerful thirst for vengeance. Anyway, it appears as if we are once again in your debt. Thank you, my brave friend. Our forces have gathered and are ready to move. We need to find the planar vortex and end the Planemeld once and for all. Well done! Then we still have a chance. We sent in a small force to cause a distraction. They probably won't survive, but they should keep the enemy busy while we get the rest of our troops inside. We need to make sure their sacrifice isn't in vain. We want you to get in there and open the labyrinth before we send in the entire force and reveal our numbers. Hanan and Gabrielle can brief you on the battle plans for the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild strike teams that will follow after you.
The Fighters Guild is ready. We're prepared to follow you into the very heart of Molag Bal's lair. We shall not fail you. Of course, we've already sent in a small force, a distraction as it were. While they keep the enemy occupied, you slip in and open the labyrinth. As you clear a path, Fighters Guild soldiers will fall in behind you to hold the line. You need to be able to move fast. A large force would only draw attention to you and slow you down. Select one of our soldiers to take along if you like, but more than that would be more of a hindrance than a help. I wish you luck in there.
The Mages Guild stands ready to do our part for this effort. I just wish I had as much confidence as Vanus Galerion. We're facing some overwhelming odds here, you know. Molag Bal is using tactics similar to what we faced in the chasm. He set up a portal to move his troops around quickly. As you head in to open the labyrinth, we need you to close that portal. King Dinar insists that the initial strike be fast and precise. He doesn't want the entire army getting in your way or causing Molag Bal to respond in kind. You've proven yourself time and time again. We have faith that you can do this. Me? Really? I'd be honored. But I think you'd be better served with a fighter type right now. I'm sure we'll meet up somewhere along the way, though. I won't let the people of Nirn down. After you disable the reinforcement portal, I'll try to catch up with you before you enter the labyrinth. We'll stop this Planemeld together. We have to.
Say the word, and we will attack the Dark Father by your side. My kind can slip through the shadows. We can go where you cannot, and appear at a moment's notice. Call upon me when your need is great, and we will be there. The Blood Matron commands that we aid you, that we honor the deal as it was struck. And so shall it be.
So your journey begins. I wish you safe travels. Let our blessing aid you on your path. Yes, our gift is a blessing from my people. A reward for the help you gave us. The blessing will manifest when you need it most. It will mend wounds that would otherwise end your life. Good luck, champion.
A drunk Nord is worth a dozen of these sober milk drinkers. Imagine how valuable a sober Nord could be. I haven't been in a good brawl in a long time. I'm looking forward to it. We're ready to give those Daedra the beatings they so richly deserve. Kain only knows how long we were stuck in that tavern. We might be a little rusty, but we're strong and willing to fight! My people will help. I promise you that. It will be good to get some blood on our knuckles again. We've been lazy for too damn long. Just tell us where and when, and leave the rest to me.
It's time, isn't it? I'm ready for anything. I can't wait to see what's inside the lair of a Daedric prince. Is that what he calls it? His lair? Yes, that sounds right. Nervous? Sure. Everyone's nervous. Even Varnus and the king. But if I had a gold piece for every time I got nervous before diving into a dungeon, well, I'd have a lot of gold pieces. Don't worry, we won't fail you. If not for my brother, I'd be in there swinging a sword with the best of the warriors. But Raynor and Gabrielle need me. Someone's got to watch their backs while they do the magic stuff. But we'll make it out of this. Just like we always do.
The expression upon your face tells me that the time has come. The final assault is about to begin, isn't it? Nothing can ever be absolutely certain, but yes, we're with you. Nirn is as much our world as it is the rest of these peoples. How can we do any less than they are? I'm not very good with weapons. Hand me a sword and I'd probably wind up stabbing myself with it. Instead, I'll assist Gabrielle in any way I can. Once we get inside the inner sanctum, we'll be ready to help you face whatever's waiting in there.
I enjoy a challenge as well as the next mage, but this might be a little much, even for me. Still, I'll do whatever I can to make sure our world isn't completely destroyed. While I grew up on the Shivering Isles, I now call Nirn my home. I'm quite familiar with Daedric runes, and the many hazards of oblivion that you are likely to encounter along the way. If you run into anything that falls under these categories, I can quite possibly provide some assistance. I would expect no less.
These louts better be ready for the battle of their miserable lives, because they haven't seen anything yet.
I am proud of the guilds and what we have accomplished thus far, but it isn't over yet. I hope we can continue this unprecedented cooperation a while longer, for I fear our greatest challenge is yet to come.
Fragonus wants me to round up this interesting bunch and lead them into battle. This should be... challenging? Yes, that's a word. I understand you're going in ahead of us. Be careful in there, and leave a few Daedra for us to deal with.
The final adventure begins, yes? May the many moons bless this foolhardy endeavor. You will need a scholar at some point, yes? A mental challenge to overcome, or a hazardous puzzle to decipher. Perhaps Zer could help you then. What? With a weapon or with claws, maybe? No, that is not Zer's specialty. Potions and alchemy, yes, but this one never mastered hurling fire. Zer will join you once we get inside, if we get inside. Perhaps my talents will prove useful there.
Has the time come to sail into the stormy sea? Do we pillage and plunge the domicile of the Lord of Brutality now? I'm eager to demonstrate the power of the Bone Crown. You've seen the Crown's power. It will turn the tide of this battle. That's a foregone conclusion. My pirates are invincible. Even Molag Bal cannot kill death. And that's what we are now. Immortal. A crew is not complete without its captain. They would be lost without me. So sadly, I must refuse. But have no fear. When the sky clears and the wind blows strong, my pirates and I will sail to your side. It will be glorious.
Let's tear this coward apart. Let's make Molag Bal wish he'd never been born. Wait a minute, are Daedric princes born? It doesn't matter. He'll wish something when we're done with him. I'm as ready as I'm gonna get. This just makes me so angry. Why in Moloch's name would somebody want to steal an entire world? It makes no sense. Now look what you did. I'm just furious and I need something to hit.
Well, I see you asking the rest of these daintyfoots for help, but you took your time getting to me. What am I? Too short for your precious army? I've spent my entire life getting ready for this, fighting in that damned forest. I want to be free, and I'm willing to fight for it. And so will the rest of my clan. The Shadow Walkers aren't afraid. Of course. Wouldn't have it any other way. It's going to be outstanding. We'll strike from the shadows and help your army, but I'll make sure we're nearby when you need us. I mean, if that's what you were coming to ask me, that is.
About time you got over here, old chum. Exercise is all well and good, but if I keep this up much longer, I'll be useless in the actual battle.
You ever get the feeling you were meant to do something important? Me neither. But this could come close to that. We stopped the Planemeld and saved the people of Tamriel. Who wouldn't want to be remembered for doing that? I've dreamed of this moment. Seriously, I always knew I'd end up fighting to save the world in Coldharbour. I mean, you were a beautiful warrior with flowing red hair and an ample... Well, no offense. But otherwise, this is just like my dream. I was hoping you'd say that. Whatever happens in there, we won't go down without a fight. Go let the old man know that we're ready to do what has to be done. And I really did dream about this, you know?
Have you selected a companion to accompany you? If you need more time to speak with your friends, please take it. This might be the last chance you get. When you're ready, I'll give you final instructions and we can begin our final assault. Very well. Come with me and I'll explain the exact details of your mission. Our forces are gathered, and the time has come to strike fast and strike hard. Time is not on our side, so we must make every moment count. Troops are already inside, fighting and holding ground, causing a distraction so that you can deal with Molag Bal's ability to call reinforcements. Darien the Brave joins you on your first assault. Allow his courage to be your beacon in the darkness. Close the reinforcement portal. That is your first priority. Gabrielle and her forces will join you then for the push to the labyrinth. Once the labyrinth is opened, you must make your way through Molag Bal's personal sanctum and find the portal to the planar vortex. That is your ultimate objective. If we are to end the Planemeld, we must disrupt the planar vortex and cease its destructive storm. Take your brave companion and venture forth. Close the reinforcement portal so that our forces can wage war on the Daedric Prince. Then open the labyrinth and lead us to the planar vortex. Our destiny is in your hands.